Welcome to your yoga class today. We have a shoulder focus today for our class, easing out the shoulders, counteracting any tendency to be in this position quite a lot during the day. We'll start seated and then we have a short lying down sequence, and then we'll be kneeling and standing up. So find a comfortable way to sit, whether it's on a chair, on the ground, sitting like I am, or sitting in a different way against the wall. And when you're ready, start by taking a deep breath in through your nose, releasing your breath with a sigh through your mouth. One more like this, big breath in and a long sigh out. And close your eyes or lower your gaze and start to tune into your breath, start to observe your breathing. And then begin to slow your breathing down. Begin to deepen your inhalation and lengthen your exhalation. As you breathe in, start by feeling your abdomen expand, feel your rib cage expand, lift your upper chest. Your exhalation, release from the upper chest, contract your rib cage and belly. Keeping everything effortless, no strain anywhere. Breathing in this way to even out and smooth out the flow of breath. Be fully present with your breath. Be with each part of your inhalation, and then be present as it transforms into an exhalation, and be there with every part of the exhalation too. Each time you inhale, have this sense of sitting up tall, from the center, from the crown of your head, reaching up towards the ceiling. And each time you exhale, feel the shoulders relax, feel your connection with the surface beneath you, whether it's a chair or the floor. The top of your next inhalation, add in a retention. So hold your breath for a second, or up to about 10 seconds, or anything in between. And then let the exhalation still be smooth and steady, not gushing the air out, but control the exhalation. When you feel you're at the end of your exhalation, pause, and then see if you can exhale a little more by pressing your belly back towards your spine. And begin again, smooth inhalation, pause, smooth exhalation, pause, exhale a little more, and then begin again. And oftentimes this refining of the breath, this focus on the breath, can also begin to quieten down the mind. Now you can return to a very comfortable way of breathing, smooth and steady inhalation and exhalation. It doesn't need to be super deep or long. It doesn't need to be held anywhere. Breathe in a way that is comfortable, but breathe in a way that you're feeling the abdomen and the rib cage expand and contract as you breathe. And today we're going to start grabbing the elbows with your forearms in front of your chest. Reach your chest a little further forward. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, take the right elbow towards the right side. You're pulling the left arm across your body. Next, inhale, coming back to center. And as you exhale, left elbow comes across, out to the side, right arm across your body. Bring the arms back to the center again. And this time, lift your arms over your head. Now, for everyone, this will be different. Some people, it will reach over the head, maybe a bit back. For some, it'll just come as far as the forehead, or not even as far. And then take the arms back in front of your chest. Have a look at how you're holding your elbows, and then swap it so it's the other way. Again, take a deep breath in, sit up tall. Breathe out, right elbow towards the right. Take your left arm across your body. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, the left elbow out to the left side. Arms come back to the center again. And reach your arms over your head, or in that general direction. Arms come back down again. And then release. Take your hands beside with the palms facing up. Inhale, lift your arms up. And today focus really on what's going on in your shoulders. Does one shoulder, one side feel a bit different to the other? Does it feel the same? Do you notice the elbows start to bend at a certain point? Notice the point where your shoulders start to lift up. And then exhale, arms, shoulders come back down again. Okay, we're going to come and lie down on our backs. Knees bent, knees roughly hip distance apart. And make sure you have space behind you for resting arms towards the ground behind you. So we'll start with an inhale, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, tuck your tailbone under, lift your lower, mid, and upper back off the ground, and take your arms to the ground above your head. Next, inhale, lower the hips back down, lift the arms up. And then exhale, same thing again. Lift your hips up, arms above your head. Smooth and steady. One more like this. Inhale, lower back down, lift your arms up. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift your lower, mid, and upper back off the ground. Arms on the ground above your head. Now we're going to stay here. A couple of breaths to notice how this feels for you. Hip bones reaching up to the ceiling. Sit bones reaching towards your calf muscles. Squeeze the muscles or in your glutes to give a bit of extra support to your thigh muscles. And if this is not feeling great around the shoulders, see if there's another place you can rest your arms, maybe more in a V shape or out to the side or alongside your body. Final big breath in. And then exhale, lower your upper, mid, and lower back down again. Reach your arms back up towards the ceiling. This time, take your knees and your feet together and roll over onto your side. One hand resting on top of the other. Move back a bit so you can see. So the hands are one on top of the other. The knees are one on top of the other. This is like two sides of a square, right angle here. On an inhale, lift your right hand up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, opening it out towards the other side. So it's a spinal twist. You have two ways of coming into this spinal twist. Either the legs do the action or the arms do the action. Once you have kind of worked out what is going on here for you, what the sensations are, what it feels like, you may want to adjust the position of the legs, or even rest your right hand on your hip or your rib cage. Once you're in a place where there's a sense of steadiness and you can breathe, your mind can be calm, and you're focusing on your breath and noticing what you feel where. Always open to any little micro adjustments to make this a more positive experience. And we'll take that right arm back up towards the ceiling and back down to your left hand. And then from here, flip all the way over to the other side. I'll have my back to you, my apologies. Left hand on top of right. Lift your left hand up towards the ceiling on your inhale, and exhale, hand comes down towards the ground. So it's a spinal twist in the other direction, which of course may feel different on this side. So again, a couple of breaths to observe what you feel, make any adjustments, and then let yourself settle, focusing on your breath, observing sensation. Sometimes the slightest movement can make the posture feel more comfortable. Lift that left arm back up again, over to the right, and then roll back onto your back again. Hug your knees into your chest and rock a little bit from side to side. Some people like to cross the ankles here. And then when you're ready, roll over onto your side and we'll meet up in tabletop position. We'll start today with the arching and rounding of our backs. So when you're ready on an inhalation, tilt your pelvis, let your tummy dips down. Reach your chest forward between your arms and lift your chin. And then as you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round your back. Bring your chin towards your chest. Another like this, slowly, really slowly moving with your breath. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, tummy down, look forward. And then exhale, round your back, chin towards your chest. Come back up to tabletop position. And now we're doing a movement which is kind of moving in between your shoulder blades. It's like a scapular press up. So you start by pressing the floor away from you and lifting out from between your shoulder blades, like your chest is reaching away from the floor and your spine up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you can relax, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, let your chest dip down towards the ground. All the time your arms are straight here. Inhale, lift out from between the shoulder blades, press the floor away. And then exhale, let the chest drop down towards the ground. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift away from the floor. Exhale, the chest dips down towards the floor. Inhale, lift away from the floor, like you're pushing the floor away. And then exhale, dip back down. The shoulder blades are kind of squeezing together here. And then come back to tabletop position and notice that's a midway point between those 2 extremes. From here, take your left arm, rest your forearm across the mat. You'll rest your forehead on your forearm. With your right hand, walk your fingertips forward as far as you can, and you're keeping your hips above your knees here. So right fingers walk forward as far as you can. Take a deep breath in And as you breathe out, drop your right elbow down to the ground. So the right forearm is resting on the ground. This is probably feeling quite intense around the shoulder, under your arm, upper back. So know that you can adjust. You can take your arm slightly back if you feel it's gone too far and it's too intense. To come out of the posture, press your left hand into the ground, lift yourself up, and then ease your right arm back. Come back into tabletop position again. Make some circles with your hips. Moving the circles and moving your hips in big circles so that comes also into your shoulders and also in the other direction. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So now it's your right forearm across the mat. Rest your forehead on your forearm. Left hand fingers walk forward as far as you can. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, drop your left elbow down to the ground. And breathe into the places where you feel the sensation here. To come out of this posture, press your right arm into the ground, lift yourself up, and then ease your left arm back. From here, tuck your toes under. Again, press the floor away from you like we did when we were doing the scapular press-ups. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lift your hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. And you can pedal out the feet, ease into the backs of the legs, take the feet wider, adjust the position of your feet. And then find your steady breath. Drop your knees back down to the ground again. Now step your right foot forward between your hands. Press the foot and the shin down. Already start to squeeze the muscles around your sit bones. As you inhale, lift your arms up. Tailbone draws slightly down, lower belly slightly lifts. And now take your hands down towards the ground and then diagonally back. This might be in a V shape. It might be arms diagonal, parallel. Keep drawing the tailbone down and upper chest, begin to lift it up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your upper chest. Next exhale, bring your hands back down to the ground. Tuck your left toes under and step your right foot back into downward facing dog. Knees come back down to the ground again. This time step your left foot forward. Same again, left foot and shin pressing down and reach your arms up to the ceiling. Tailbone draws down, lower belly lifts. And then sweep your arms down and diagonally back towards the end of your mat or towards your foot. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your upper chest. As you exhale, hands come back down to the ground and step your right foot forward. We'll come into a forward fold. Take your feet a little wide. You could be having the hands on the ground or the shins or resting on your thighs. And take a deep bend into your knees. Take your hands onto your thighs and press yourself up to standing. About to take my socks off. All right, coming into sun salutations. Sun salutations today. When we come to lying flat on our tummies, I'll just explain two things before we come into it. The first is I'll be taking you into a place where your arms are kind of like a cactus. And when you breathe in, you'll be lifting your upper chest and squeezing the shoulder blades together, elbows coming down. And then as you exhale, you can let the arms, the chest come back down to the ground. So there's this lifting of your upper chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together, elbows down. And then the second one, I'll just explain it now while I'm standing. You'll have your arms alongside your body with the palms facing up, so this is you lying on your tummy. When you inhale, again, you'll lift your upper chest and rotate the entirety of your arms in the shoulder joints, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, rotate inwards. The shoulders will come back down towards the ground. So there's this action of external rotation and then internal rotation, just so you know what to expect when you're lying on your tummy. Come to the top of your space, arms alongside your body. Inhale, palms together above your head. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back to center, arms reach to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down towards the ground. Hands onto your shins. Inhale for halfway lift. And exhale, hands back down to the ground. Bend your knees so you can reach the ground. Inhale, step your right foot back, right knee down, arms lift up. Rest your left hand on your left leg. Right hand reaches up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, take a side bend to the left. Inhale, come back up again. Your exhale is hands down to the ground and step back into your plank, which can have knees on the ground, one knee on the ground, no knees on the ground. You can also take your hands a little further forward, creating this right angle between your torso and your arm, which can, given today is our shoulder day, can feel better for the shoulders. Next exhalation, drop your knees to the ground and lower yourself all the way down. Take your arms out into that cactus shape. On your inhale, lift your arms, lift your upper chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then exhale, release, lowering back down. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, elbows slightly down. And exhale, release. Hands behind your shoulders. Inhale up to tabletop position. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Connect with your breath again, that smooth, steady breath. And then bring your knees back down to the ground. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Lift your arms up. Rest your right hand on your right leg. Left hand reaches up to the ceiling. On an exhale, side bend to the right. On your inhale, come back up again. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way back up to standing. And exhale, relax. Inhale, arms above your head, this time palms facing forward. As you exhale, bend your elbows and twist your spine towards the right. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, spinal twist to the left. Inhale, come back to center, arms reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on your shins or thighs. Inhale for halfway lift. And exhale, hands back down to the ground. Bend your knees. Inhale to step your left foot back, left knee down, arms lift up. And exhale, take your arms down. Now, left hand with the fingers pointing down on the outside of your right leg. Right hand reaches forward, big breath in. As you breathe out, right arm opens to the side and then diagonally back or straight back behind you. So it's a spinal twist. Your left hand is slightly pressing into your right leg is slightly pressing into your left hand. You can look straight as I'm doing, or you can look towards your hand behind you. That will create, the sensation may be different. So you just do the one that feels interesting, feels good. In your exhalation, come out of this twist, hands down to the ground, step back into your plank. On your inhale, press the floor away. And exhale, knees to the ground, lower yourself down. This time the arms are alongside your body with the palms facing up. Inhale, lift your chest. Externally rotate your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale, lower back down. One more like this. Inhale, lift your chest. Rotate the arms and the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower back down. Hands behind your shoulders. Inhale up to tabletop position. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your knees back down to the ground. Step your left foot forward. Lift your arms up. This time it's the left fingers pointing down. No, try that again. The right fingers pointing down on the outside of your left leg. Left hand reaches forward. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, left hand opens to the side and diagonally or straight back behind you. On your exhalation, come out of the twist, hands come back down to the ground, step your right foot forward, forward fold. On your inhale, come all the way back up to standing. And exhale, relax. Lift your shoulders up to your ears on your inhale, hold your breath, squeeze the tops of the shoulder blades together. On your exhalation, pull your shoulder blades down your back. Okay, we're going to use the width of the mat, so the width of your space now. You can toe heel step or jump your feet wide. Heels are just wider than your hips. Take your hands onto your waist. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. A couple of breaths to settle into this position. And then drop your arms so they're hanging heavy in front of your legs. Same as we just did with our shoulders. On your inhale, lift your shoulders to your ears. Hold your breath. Squeeze the tops of the shoulder blades together. And exhale, pull your shoulder blades down your back. Hello, you're so noisy. What's going on? I think she's asking for food. Another like this. Inhale, lift the shoulders to your ears. Hold your breath, squeeze the tops of the shoulder blades together. Exhale, pull your shoulder blades down your back. Now breathe into the rib cage. So expand the rib cage out to the side. Inhale, big breath in. Squeeze the middle part of your shoulder blades together. And then exhale, pull the shoulder blades down your back. Inhale again, expand your rib cage. Hold your breath, squeeze the middle part of your shoulder blades together. Legs are still feeling amazing. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades down your back. And straighten your legs. Turn your left heel fully out, turn your right toes fully to the side. And you can toe heel that left foot a little further away. Hips are roughly lined up with the long edge, so we're not turning this way. But it's okay if your hips are slightly turned on a diagonal, because that can sometimes feel better. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bend your right knee. Reach your arms out to the side. Palms are facing down. Turn to look at your right hand. And then look forward again. With your right arm over your left, wrap your arms around your body so your hands are on your shoulders. Give yourself a big hug. You're either going to stay here like this, or you can bring your hands in a V shape or towards each other. Wherever you are, try to take this right shoulder a little bit down. And if you have your hands like I have them, see if you can pull your forearms away from your face. Take a deep breath in. Optional extra here on an exhalation, forward fold. So you can take your body straight forward or down towards your front foot. So you take the one that feels better. On your inhalation, come back up again. Exhale, release the arms back out to the side. Would you like to have a moment of straightening your leg? I would. Big breath in, breathe out, bend your knee again. Bend your right arm, rested on your thigh. And then with this left hand, have the thumb facing down. So this is an internal rotation. The back of your hand, slide it along the back of your waist. See my fingers appearing. And either like you're putting your hand in your back pocket or hold the trousers of your right leg. So now with the upper body, think rotation of the upper body. So the upper part of your, the back of your rib cage part of your spine rotates slightly so that the left side of your chest is kind of looking up towards the ceiling. Now, obviously, this does not feel great for all shoulders, especially if you have any shoulder issues. So please don't do this if it feels really uncomfortable. In that case, you can rotate the other way, reach the arm up, or keep your hand on your waist. These are all options. Wherever you are, reach that left hand up towards the ceiling. And press the right foot down, bring your body back upright again. And exhale, relax. Turn the right toes in, bring the feet closer together again, so we're back in this place. Hands on your waist. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. This time, bring the palms together in this, your thumbs are just in between your eyebrows, roughly. Elbows out to the side. Big breath in. As you breathe out, drop the right elbow down. At the same time, think right shoulder down. Inhale, open out to the side again. Then exhale, the left elbow down, also left shoulder down. Inhale to open to the side. And now exhale, bring the elbows towards each other. Might come together, they may not. Try to draw the shoulders down. Inhale, open to the side. And exhale, relax. Straighten your legs. Turn your right heel fully out. Left toes out to the side. You can separate your feet a bit more. Just notice where your hips are facing, how they're lined up. Whether they want to be in line with the long edge or slightly on a diagonal. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bend your left knee. Arms open out to the side. Look towards your left hand. Look straight again. And now again, giving yourself a big hug, this time with the left arm over the right. You're either going to stay with hands on the shoulders or bringing the hands towards each other. This also could be a midway point between these two. Wherever you are, try to guide that left shoulder down. And if the forearms are in front of your face, try to take them away from your face. Same with the elbows, try to reach the elbows forward. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, optional, forward fold. And your inhalation, come back up again. Reach your arms out to the side. This time we'll bend the left arm, rest the left forearm on the left thigh. This right hand, internally rotate into that shoulder, thumb is facing down, slide the back of your hand along the back of your waist, hand in your back pocket or holding the left trousers. Other options, hand on the shoulder, on the waist, or hand reaching up. So that really depends how your shoulder feels. I know when I had a shoulder injury myself, this felt horrible. And I did not want to do it at all. So don't do something where you feel pain and the pain just doesn't feel right or good. There's a difference between pain and challenge. There's probably a bit of challenge in the leg right now, but if it's a pain of something tearing or, being aggravated or inflamed, then we don't want to hold that in our yoga posture. Wherever the arm is, lift it back up towards the ceiling. Press your left foot down, lift your body back up again, and then exhale, relax. Turn the left toes in and bring the feet back together again. Now we'll come to the top of the mat. Feet together, palms together in the center of your chest. Feel the weight in both feet on the ground. And then take the weight into your left foot. Without dropping the hips, lift your right knee up. Now you can lift your knee high or you can keep the toes on the ground. There's just more weight in the left foot. And step your right foot back. Foot comes flat down to the ground. Now I know when I do this, immediately I want to take my left foot a bit wider. It just gives me a wider stance so I feel more stable. Next inhale, reach the arms up. Now from here, again, either the arms are going to be parallel, or this time I'll give you a second option of interlacing the fingers and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, bring the body forward. So again, you can have the arms here or interlaced, and that depends again on how the shoulders feel. On your inhalation, come back up again, sweep the arms forward and up. And then palms together in the center of your chest. Feel more weight in your left foot. You can lift your right heel, lift your right knee back up, and then foot comes down to the ground. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So feel that weight coming into the right foot, equal distribution in both feet. Then you are consciously taking weight into the right foot, lifting the left heel or lifting the whole knee up higher. And step your left foot back. Arms reach up towards the ceiling. So now taking arms either parallel behind or interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, chest reaches forward and down. You can reach your arms up if you would like. You'll notice if your fingers are interlaced, it's kind of more of a passive squeezing of the shoulder blades together. If your arms are parallel, it's far more active. You're requiring a lot more of the muscles in the area to work. On your inhalation, come back up again. Exhale, arms in front of your chest. Take the weight into that front foot. Inhale, lift your left knee back up. And exhale, foot down. So the last one today is Virabhadrasana 3, which is a balance pose. If you've got a wall nearby, you can use that. I'm going to give you three options, four options of hands, four options. You can try them all. Virabhadrasana is where we stand on one leg, lift the other leg. There's a correlation between this part of the body and that part of the body. So if the leg is lifted this much, the body is not going to go really far forward. If the leg is lifted this much, the body only goes forward that much. However much the leg lifts is how much the body goes forward. Think reaching forward, reaching back. So options, palms here, or here, or here. And then the final one is using the wall with the arms above your head, here. So you can try all of them. We're going to do this posture 2 times on each side. So you can try, as you're going into it, maybe try one, try the other, come out of it, go back into it, choose one. And then when we do it a second time, you may want to do the same one or you may want to do different. We'll start with the either palms together or arms alongside your body. You can decide which one you're going to do as you go into the posture, but we'll start by stepping onto the right foot and then feeling the chest reaching forward, the leg reaching back. I'm going to take my arms like this. So you may be trying to do a different option with your hands or staying with the one you chose first. Whichever one you've gone for, smooth and steady breath. Inhale, you can come back up again. Exhale, relax. Do the same side again. Decide whether you want to do same or if you want to do different. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, step onto your right foot again. Chest reaches forward, foot reaches back. And choose what you want to do with the arms. So if you have your arms overhead like I'm doing, the shoulders are lifting up a little bit towards your ears. That's normal action of the shoulders. Your arms are back behind you. There's a bit of external rotation. The shoulder blades are squeezing together. Maybe they feel a bit more neutral if the palms are together in the center of your chest. Your inhalation, come out. Exhale, relax. We'll do the same thing on the other side 2 times. So now stepping onto the left foot, lifting the right. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, step onto the left leg. Lift your right leg. And again, you don't need to lift your leg high. Benefits here are in this extra weight in one leg, in the whole of the back of the body, all the muscles being engaged here. So the muscles in the glutes, hamstrings, the back are being used. You're using your shoulders, depending on what you're doing with your arms. Please use support if you're feeling a little wobbly today. Use a chair. Can make all the difference, and it doesn't make it less. Come back up again. Exhale, relax. We have one more here. Inhale. Which one shall I do? I'm going to do this one. So you're either here, 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 or here. Loads of options. Never give this many options. Inhale. Exhale. Step onto left foot. Lift your right. And having options in our yoga practice is a really good thing, because it's our yoga, it's your yoga practice, it's my yoga practice. I mean, I'm here for your yoga practice, but you should know kind of what feels right in your body, what you want to explore in your practice. You're not just doing something to keep the teacher happy. On your inhalation, come back up again. Exhale, relax, and come back to the top of your space. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Your arms dangle down towards the ground. And take your feet wider. This doesn't feel great on the back or the backs of the legs. Experiment with bending the knees and resting your forearms on your thighs. And then bend your knees so that you can reach the ground and come into tabletop position. On your inhale, lift your left arm out to the side. And then as you exhale, left hand comes behind right wrist. Keep reaching to the right and rest your left shoulder and cheek on the ground. Find a comfortable place for your right arm to lie. Again, because this posture is not one that feels great for everybody. Alternative here is dropping your left forearm to the ground, keep your right arm straight, look to the right, or to sit your hips back towards your heels and take the arm under, left arm under right in this way. Relief, none of those is feeling good. You can sit up and take spinal twist in this way, or sitting on the heels or sitting cross-legged. Think about fundamentally what we are doing here, which is a spinal twist. On your inhalation, come back up again. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So right arm opens out to the side, and then take right hand behind left wrist. Keep reaching to the left. Right shoulder and cheek rests on the ground. And feel free to take any of the other variations, something that rotates your upper torso towards the left. On your inhalation, come back up again, and then come and sit down. Your knees together, feet together. And then take both of them a little wider. Inhale, sit up tall. You can take your weight into your hands behind you. And then exhale, drop the knees to one side. Inhale, come back up again. Exhale, drop the knees to the other side. Do that one more time, each side. Inhale to lift the knees. Exhale, knees come down to the right. Inhale to lift the knees, and then exhale, knees down to the left. Lift your knees back up again and come and sit in a way that feels comfortable for you. And again, as I always say, that could be sitting on a chair. Arms out beside your body, palms facing up, and just notice how the shoulders are feeling as you lift your arms up overhead. And then exhale, hands coming down. Fingers interlace behind your back. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your chest, lift your chin. And exhale to release. Arms to the side, elbows slightly bent. Inhale, the whole of the arm rotating outwards, lift your chest. Exhale, rotate inwards, like you're pulling shoulder blades over your shoulders. Inhale to rotate outwards. And exhale, rotate inwards. Sit up straight again. Right hand reaches out to the side. Big breath in, and then hand reaches slightly back behind you. And sweep your arm all the way across your body. lift your right shoulder up. As you exhale, take your right shoulder down. Bend your right elbow, slide your left under the right, either hands to the shoulders, V shape, or hands together. Inhale to lift the elbows up. And exhale, elbows down. Release your arms, stretch your left leg, no, this is an arm, left arm out to the side. Inhale, and then exhale, hand moves slightly back. You're not twisting here. Bit of a release for the side of the chest. Sweep your arm all the way across your body. You can support it with your right arm. Inhale to lift your left shoulder up, and exhale, left shoulder down. Bend your left elbow, right elbow underneath, either palms together, V shape, or resting on your shoulders. Inhale, elbows up, and exhale, elbows down. And then release. Just freely move your arms, move your shoulders. And then come and lie down on your back, coming into Shavasana. Lie in a way that feels comfortable for you. So the back is in this neutral position. Arms alongside the body, palms facing up. If you have the palms facing up, it does tend to help your shoulders to drop down under rather than being up by your ears. If it's not comfortable, do it a different way. Knees either bent or legs stretched. And when your body feels comfortable, feels warm, take a deep breath in, sigh your breath out. And then let your breath come automatically into a comfortable rhythm, a comfortable, spontaneous rhythm. You're not in charge of when the inhale starts or when the exhale starts. Just for this last few minutes, there's nothing that you need to do. There's nothing your body needs to do. You don't need to move. And whatever is in your day, you don't need to think about it for the next 5 minutes actively. It might be milling about in the background. You can let that happen, but you don't need to be fully involved in the thinking of those thoughts. Give yourself these last few minutes not to have to do anything or think about anything. Let your body, let your mind rest. Relax your body, relax your mind, relax. Now slowly start to deepen your breath again. Feel like that replenishing breath is reaching every part of your body. And as you breathe out, you're releasing fatigue. Breathing in breath that replenishes, breathing out. All that fatigue is leaving your body. Begin to move your body, move your fingers, your toes, stretch your body. And in your own time, bend your knees, roll to your side, and come and sit up again. And we'll finish our practice together with a deep breath in, long breath out. And take a moment to notice how you feel right now. And find some very lovely words to say to yourself, some kind words, some positive words that are an acknowledgement of the fact that in your day-to-day, there was time for, there was energy for, there was willingness for your practice. And for me, to each of you, thank you so much. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.